Hey everybody, it's DisneyBoy21 here and welcome to a very quick tutorial, and today I'm gonna make a more movie accurate shoes for my Elsa doll. So basically what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try to repaint my Disney Store Elsa's shoes to make it more movie accurate. If you didn't know, the Disney Store Elsa comes with these normal blue flats that I didn't like because she obviously had heels in the film. And then I have this old Disney Store classic Cinderella doll. I think she was 2011 or 12, I forgot, but she comes with these really cool see-through heels right here because she is wearing a glass slipper. But since my Cinderella is probably going to be just staying in her box, I thought I would take her shoes and give it to Elsa and repaint them, and I will probably give her these shoes. So, sorry Cindy. But Cinderella is more than generous and happy to give these shoes to Elsa. I'm not even sure if I should call this a tutorial because I have never repainted anything before and I am not the best painter around, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but I will give it my best shot and let's get started. So what I'm going to be using is this blue nail polish that I borrowed from my sister. It's like the perfect shade of blue. It kind of matches her outfit right there, and it already has that shimmery quality to it, so it's perfect. If you don't have this type of blue, you can always use like a clear nail polish and then sprinkle some blue glitter over the shoes while they're still wet. That would work too. But personally, I love this one because Elsa's shoes are ice and they're not magic, so they're not like especially sparkling or anything, but they do look shimmery, so this is perfect. And I kind of tested out the color and I think this would work well. So I have the shoe here and let's hope it goes well. So I used a Play-Doh and a toothpick to hold the shoe like this. So I decided to paint the first shoe off camera because, as I've said before, this is my first time trying to repaint anything, so I was worried that I might mess it up, so I did it off camera so that I could focus on it a bit more. But overall, I would say that it went pretty well for a first timer, though I had run into some problems and had some mistakes along the way, but that's okay. Now I can learn those mistakes and paint the second one and avoid those mistakes. Okay, so first of all, I learned that the brush strokes are important, obviously, because you want to go into a singular direction in one way, because the brush strokes will leave a little bit of mark the way the paint goes. So if you go like random ways, they're gonna leave ugly marks like on the base. You can see a bit right here, and it's not gonna look as smooth. So thank God I only did that on the base, so the rest of the body looks pretty fine. But anyway, since this one is done, so I'm gonna set it aside and do the second one on camera. And I'm also gonna try not to have the brush strokes go in different directions so that the paint would at least still look smooth. So there I've got the heel, and I decided just to go downwards and make it look smooth. And right now let's continue with the body. This is such an embarrassment. I can't even paint. The base looks a little messy now, so I'm gonna try to clean that up. Take the excess paint off of it because I don't want it to look too thick, and I still want the shoe to look transparent so that it resembles ice in a bit. And then I'm gonna try to go into that little crease between the heels to paint that area. I think if you're a girl and if you're experienced with nail polish, you'll be pretty fine with it, but right now I'm just turning into a complete mess. So I think that's it for this shoe as well, and I'm gonna let these two dry and then I'll be right back to see how it ends up. So while we wait for them to dry, my friend just mentioned that sometimes some type of nail polishes can damage plastic, so be very careful when you do them. So I got bored while trying to wait for her shoes to dry, so I decided to give Elsa some color in her fingers as well. So it's pretty simple. I just brushed some of the nail polish on a piece of paper, and then I used some toothpicks to get the paint, and then just carefully dab on Elsa's fingers. And I think one drop on each finger is enough because she has tiny little fingers, and now she looks pretty cool. So the shoes are pretty much dried now, and I have to say they look pretty good so far, so that's a relief. But right now, as a tip from my friend Elysian Princess, I hope I didn't butcher your name, but she suggested that I should use a coat to prevent the nail polish from spreading. So I'm gonna use this clear coating thingy that I borrowed from my sister again to coat the blue nail polish on top. So I'm gonna do this part off camera the same way I did the bottom coat, and I will be right back. So the shoes have finally dried, both top coat and bottom coat, and I have to say they ended up really good, like much better than expected, because when I started painting them, my hands were shaking and the nail polish was like dripping everywhere. I was really worried that it might turn into a mess, but it didn't, so I'm really happy. And the shoe still looks see-through, like I wanted, so it will still look like ice. So right now all we need to do is try it on Elsa to see if she fits. So get your feet ready, Elsa, and feel like Cinderella. Ta-da! Wow, they really do look good on her. Whoa, shiny. It's a little bit tight on her, but I kind of like that because now the shoe won't easily fall off her feet. So... And here is a final look at the shoes, and I would have to say I'm really happy with the results because they turned out pretty much like I imagined. The color better matches her dress, and it's shiny and it's see-through and looks so much like the ice shoes in the film. And even though I couldn't recreate the little jagged ends like in the film, I would say these are much better than the one that she comes with, and overall I'm really happy with the results. Phew! So I guess that's it on my tutorial of sorts on how to make more movie accurate shoes for your Elsa doll. And I'm really happy with the results because I just wanted to make a simple and easy movie accurate version of her shoes. But if you want to go all the way, you can just go ahead and try to recreate the jagged ends, or throw in some glitter, or throw some snowflakes on her shoes. That would be really great. And I hope you enjoyed the video and learned somewhat out of this. So if you liked the video, please thumbs up and subscribe, and you can also follow me on Instagram at DisneyBoy21 for more photos. But right now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye! Wave bye, Elsa.